Welcome, dear listeners, to the Midnight Quill podcast, where we explore the heart and soul of writers, delving into their journeys, struggles, and triumphs. Tonight's poem captures the universal struggle of writers, the relentless chase for inspiration, and the quiet moments when creativity finally emerges. As every writer knows, the muse can be elusive, appearing when least expected, often after the long pursuit feels fruitless. This poem speaks to that very battle, offering solace to those of us who know the blank page all too well. Without further ado, I present The Silent Muse by Ella Noire, a reflection on patience, creativity, and the journey every writer must take. Say in shadowed halls by candles gleam, a writer chased a distant dream. His muse a whisper on the wind, a fleeting thought, too swift, too thin. He scrawled on parchment, lines half-formed. The ink grew cold, the paper warmed. But every word he sought to find slipped through the corners of his mind. In restless hours he'd search the skies for echoes of her soft replies, yet nothing stayed, no truth was caught, just fragments of the thing he sought. Through fields of night he wandered wide, where mist and silence did reside, and there the muse would brush his cheek, then vanish, leaving him to seek. No plea would bring her to his side, no trick nor chase could stem the tide, for she was wild, untamed, unknown, a ghost, a dream that shone alone. But in his weary, hopeless state, when he no longer dared to wait, she came not in the rush of day, but softly, in a subtle way. Not in the chase, nor fervent plea, but in the stillness quietly. The muse returns to hearts grown still when least expected finds her will. So now his pen, though worn and slow, moves with a grace he'd come to know. For muses never yield to force. They come in time, by their own course. Ella Noire,